Hi, everyone. Today we're with Em the PM. Em's here with us today to talk about how we can build our skills. And she's going to talk about a couple of areas you need to be building your skills in. So this is our Build Your Skills edition. Why don't you go ahead and kick it off with the first skill you think we need to build?
One of the key skills that project managers need to be looking at are their technical skills. So whether this is learning about how to be using, basic Microsoft Project, how to use it properly, how to use it so that you're actually delivering a lot of value without having to put in constant effort, for example, from Microsoft Excel rewrites or things like that. But also looking at the softwares that your company is using or you're using yourself, whether this is Miro, whether this is looking at some of the more collaborative online softwares. Make sure if there's anything coming up that you already know and you can learn how to use it, how to use it for what you're going to be needing it for, but also if there are any shortcuts, quick wins, or anything that might be really helpful to your day-to-day work. So for example, when I'm doing workshops or collaborations online, I will always try and make sure that we use quite actively Concept Board, and I'll make sure that I've already been, using that. I make sure that it's already prepared, but also that I'm learning any shortcuts that are relevant for how we're going to be running the workshop and how to make things work more interactively. And the great thing about a lot of these online collaboration tools is they are working extremely agile. So don't think that just because you've learned it, that's it. It is a constant improvement and it's a constant learning element.
Great. And I think some of the advice I would give in accordance with that is, one, if you're not sure, check YouTube. YouTube often has release information from people that give very concise summaries. And the other is train your team. You'll want to know, but you'll also want to make sure your team knows how to use these tools and how you plan to use the tools versus how the tools could be used. What other skill building concepts do you have for us?
I'm going to be really controversial. It's all about AI. There is going to be 100 more releases or 100 brand new things that are coming on in AI. And we have a lot of opportunity as project managers to use AI. This isn't just ChatGPT. This is also some of the other functionalities that we're using with different AI tools, being they are collaborating. So now you can actually get really, really good content from just a basic search engine. But for project managers, one reason I want to raise this today is although it has great opportunity, it also comes with a lot of risk and a lot of things that you need to be aware of. Just because the AI tool can write a presentation for you, should it? Now, it is great for putting in there and it's great for creating loads of content. But what it hasn't yet got is that filter and your brain as a project manager to be able to actually work out some of the detail, if the detail's correct. But also, especially, I think, there was an example recently, a legal case where the AI tool had just made up a load of cases to try and reflect its point. If you are a PM that is looking to increase your skill set, to increase, your PM toolbox of skills, really look at AI, look at the tools that might be able to help you, but we also need to be aware that there is the other side of it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's exciting. I use AI for some of the things I'm doing, but first things first, check your company rules. Okay, next on the skill builder agenda.
It's your PM skills. I'm definitely seeing signs where PMs need to really be aware of the skill set that they may need and anything that they may need to be brushing up on. To take, for example, some of the soft skills that I'm seeing with my team, it's storytelling, organizational skills, whether it's technical ability, whatever it is, we have a look at it. What do we need to be improving? What do we need to be looking at? And the great thing right now is you have like LinkedIn Learning. So have a look and see if that's actually available for your organization, because LinkedIn Learning, the courses are 30, 45 minutes, an hour. The different organizations of project management that are offering so many online courses now. And a lot of them can either be accessed through your organization. PMI has projectmanagement.com. You can watch these videos and it gives you your PDUs. So it helps you with your professional development and helps you maintain your credential. PM skills are so invaluable for every single person, whether you are just starting out, whether you're a senior program manager, a program director, whoever you are, we can all improve and we all have the opportunity to develop. So let's kind of take that motivation to try it today.
Business skills, project managers being good at project management, but also business skills. And that might be an equivalent of understanding your company's ROI and how your project delivers to that return on investment for the project. Maybe understanding something about your stock price or how your business makes money, but also understanding contracting and procurement. And in fact, I have a video all about contracting and procurement, even with templates, and I'll put a link to that video here. But understanding that kind of content, I think, is something that can be added to. You become a more senior project manager when you speak the language of business, I think, inside your organization.
And also, I would kind of add on to that just around value. Where is your project delivering value? What is the aim? I work in consulting. So, where is the client's value? What is the fastest way for us to be able to realize the client's value? Because there are always ways, there are always better ways of working. There are always improvements we can do. And I completely agree with you. You need to understand, where does your project fit? And I kind of look at it as a jigsaw.
Mhm.
So within your jigsaw of your company, you've got the stock price, you've got the objectives, you've got, the different strategies that you're implementing. Where does your piece of the puzzle fit in your organization, but where your project fits in, but also where do you fit in as an individual in the organization? Where are you adding your value to the wider portfolio of your organization? I completely agree with you. It is something that if you really want to step up, you need to understand more of that wider business landscape.
Yeah, I have another topic I wanted to ask you about because I think it's another power skill, something I think project managers don't think about enough, kind of like the business point or value, which is marketing. Marketing yourself within your organization to your client also, but also marketing your project. Do you have thoughts about that?
I really agree with you. It is something that we do need to be looking at very, very critically. Because, from a marketing perspective, if you can't sell the story, if you can't sell the value, if you can't sell that improvement, where are you going to go? How are people going to be able to realize that value if you're not selling what you're doing well? I'm constantly trying to encourage, the teams that I work with to be able to, shout from the rooftops when you have done a great thing, promoting it, being the biggest drumbeat for your project and for your team, to be able to then highlight the fact, what, my team have done a great job.
It's a way to launch and increase adoption through your organization by understanding the value statement you're doing for the users and the organization. Creating that clear value statement helps people to understand, first of all, something is changing and helps for organizational change and adoption to take place. So it is about making sure your team's getting noticed, you're getting noticed, and your project's getting noticed, but it's even about creating that value we talked about earlier, isn't it?
Definitely. 100% agree.
I hope you all found this information helpful. Thank you so much, M the PM. And remember to check out her blog for more information. And if you like this video, give it a like. And I'll see you next time on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.